Older and Dumber.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Older and Dumber, the podcast about three dumb friends just trying to get out of the line in Walmart on this planet we call
I fucking hate Walmart.
Earth.
Stupid. What's going on? This week, we are talking about...
Do you guys ever use the real checkouts at Walmart anymore?
Do they even
Yeah.
have them open?
Yeah,
Ever?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen like one open the last.
They have to have somebody on the cigarette alcohol line, at least.
So, Joe, you want to tell everybody what we're talking about today?
No, I was asking you a question before we get into the topic.
But that... You... What was that?
I never use the real people at Walmart. I can't stand them.
That's
Sorry, Onyx, but
that's
you must
absolutely
have
ridiculous.
cashiers at your own store that you hate. So.
Why do you hate a person doing your checking out for you?
Because they're people of Walmart.com get a job at Walmart.
Did you just say they are people who got a job, so I don't like them?
You don't understand.
I don't understand.
Maybe if you were on the internet more than 5 minutes a week, you would understand.
Understand what? I don't get it.
I don't want some fucking weirdo. Yeah, weirdo. Cancel me.
What? I still don't understand. You know, you can
Looking
choose.
at me with their lazy eye,
Wow.
and their
Damn.
brown teeth,
Wow.
receding
Whoa.
hairline,
Whoa.
liver spots all over their face.
So you just don't like... But you're like, my cashier can't be this, and this. They have to be white with blonde hair.
I did not say that.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Now with AI, we can do whatever we want to do.
Hey, I'd rather have an AI cashier.
That... Carter, are you understanding anything Joey's saying right now?
I think he just hates real people having jobs.
Damn.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'd have self checkouts replace them all.
You heard it here first.
What?
May put they took our
Joey,
jobs.
2025.
Put they took our jobs.
Replace them all. That's his slogan for...
He wants us to live in little cubes stacked on top of each other.
I just wanted to get to that punchline, honestly. Topic.
Why? Hold on. Why do you hate a real person checking your groceries out? Why do you hate
I had
that?
to get to that punchline.
I know,
That
but
was the whole thing.
that can't be it.
Yeah.
There has to be some underlying
No, I
truth to
use
what
them.
you've said.
I feel like because Walmart, no one wants to be there.
What?
Like, I don't think the employees even want to be there.
No,
Like,
staff
Onyx
doesn't
and
wanna be there,
Sabrina,
and
do you
that's why they're
actually
there.
want to be at Walmart, or are you just like you work there, like you're there? You know?
Guys are crazy. So get us into this. What are we doing today?
I don't remember. You
What
were
are we doing
about
today?
to say something, and then I interrupted you. That was
No,
very
no.
rude of me.
I was trying to bring up Joey had our topic for this week. It is
Things you're embarrassed to buy at the checkout. Whatever
so
checkout
you put this
may
in the
be
Discord.
Yeah.
My immediate reaction was, what did Joey recently have to buy that he was embarrassed about buying?
No.
So
I thought about it because of something I did buy, but I wasn't embarrassed to buy it because I didn't buy it in the quantities that would be embarrassing.
Baby oil?
was it baby oil?
No. It was zip ties, actually, because I'm doing the reset at the store. And I wanted
Sure.
zip ties to do the shelves.
Okay,
Sure
hold
you
on.
are.
Okay, so now I need to know why buying a lot of quantity of zip ties is embarrassing, but buying a low quality isn't.
So
Quantity.
it's more like what you buy with the zip ties in that case. So zip ties, duct tape, Vaseline, like, and then you get a judgmental look, and you're like, "Look, I just happen to need all three things at the same time."
My sex dungeon needed restocking.
I thought you were gonna say zip ties, duct tape, rope, and like a
Rope,
shovel.
you rope on there, shovel. Look, it's things that get you judged by the weirdo.
Oh my God.
By the weirdo that's running the register
Mm.
with their filthy mind.
Oh. Are you sure they... Never mind. How you were describing the people that you don't like to check you out sound like people who don't have the comprehension to understand why what you're buying is weird.
Now who's being rude?
Just copied off what you said. Copied off your homework. Oh, man. Okay, I see. So this is why it came to you, is because you bought zip ties and you were like, man,
Well, it's
if
one
I
that-
bought
it's one
2 or
I've
3
had on the
other
back
objects.
burner. You know, I have a lot of ideas on the back burner.
A lot of ideas.
I'm waiting for the Mexican standoff episode, honestly, where we talk about what we hate about each other.
Why would we ever do that? That sounds awful. Remember how we started with an episode about what we love about each other, though? That's how we started this podcast. That was the 2nd episode, I think. Maybe the 3rd.
This
I
is
don't
where
remember.
we've gotten. All right.
come so far. So lead us. What are we doing?
I just explained it.
You don't have like a pop off question to get us going?
What are you embarrassed to buy at the cash
Yeah.
register with?
Nothing. That's the thing.
Oh, you're happy to go in and buy feminine products?
Yeah. I go in and buy tampons all the time.
You're gross.
What? Why is that gross?
I'm on
Bro,
their side here.
I buy them, and I also resupply the bathroom for Kay, and I put them. They're in the little guy that we have, like a little drawer, and I'm like, hey, I filled it up for you. Yeah, bro.
What a suck up.
What? Yeah, I'll go up and buy feminine products. Go up there, buy condoms, buy lube, whatever you're gonna do. And those are the things you actually have to ask someone to open the thing for you.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's even worse.
Nah, bro.
But
It's
yeah.
not. You look at them dead in the eye and you're like,
I need
those
you to
ones,
open.
please.
Need you to open this, brother.
I'm fucking. Are you? That's what you say to them.
When was the last time you opened?
That's the last time you needed a box of condoms. Dumbass.
Stupid.
You don't just buy
Oh.
your condoms at the gas station?
No.
You don't
More
have to have
expensive.
anybody open it for you there.
Okay, but they're
Take
more
'em off the
expensive and
rack.
less quantity.
Usually I
Now
go in
gas
with
They're
my,
like a 2 or
usually I
3
go
pack.
in with my wad of 100s and get my Magnum dongs.
That sounds stupid. I don't know what you just said,
It was,
but
it
that
was
was
an
awful.
It was an Always Sunny reference.
Oh,
Speedway has self-checkout now, too, so you just...
Speedway has self checkout.
Yeah.
The gas station
Yeah.
has self checkout
Yeah.
now. That's crazy to me.
No more dealing with those weirdos.
Actually, you know what's funny? Gas stations are probably the first self checkouts. Because when you get gas, you don't have to talk to anybody. You can always just swipe your card and go.
Not in some states.
Not in some states.
Watch these guys be fucking manly man study studs that don't have anything they've ever been embarrassed to buy.
I've been.
They've never been judged for anything they've purchased.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
sure I've
I'm
been
sure
judged.
we've been judged.
That wasn't the
For
first-
sure. But no, I don't think I've ever been like, I can't go up there and buy that. You have to buy that for me. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
maybe like a sex toy. Yeah, probably like a sex toy. Yeah.
You think that? So you haven't done that?
No,
or
I've
you're
been
saying,
yeah, that's the only time I can think of.
Hmm.
Just like, yeah, I'm gonna put this in someone. Like condoms is like,
The funny part is if you walk up. The funny part is if you walk up
They look at
and
you,
they
right?
look you and they
give
go-
the eyebrow raise.
and they go, this for you or for a special someone? You go, for me.
listen,
For me to use for someone else. Not for me. No. I mean, I can see the embarrassment. I can see it. But yeah, I don't know, man. So we've determined
Hunter
that.
never gets embarrassed, guys.
Oh
that's
no,
what he's telling you.
I get.
He's telling-
embarrassed.
Everybody watching
get
right
embarrassed.
now.
I get
he's
embarrassed at
better than you.
McDonald's sometimes.
When
Yeah,
you
that's
order-
crazy.
when
When
you
I
order
order
six
That's
chickens
crazy.
and
that came up on the podcast before.
That's crazy to me.
Why?
6 McChickens, please, and you go up.
I'm like 6 McChickens and they're like
You can
What?
hear their fucking soul break.
And I'm
a
like,
little
6
bit.
McChickens, and they're like, anything else? And I'm like, no, that's it.
I don't know if I hear that or
No drink, no nothing else, just 6 McChickens.
You don't get a
please.
drink or anything?
Mm-mm.
That's
I have my water.
absolutely crazy. That's crazy. You gotta pull up, you gotta make sure they see that you have a water bottle. See, I have a drink. I just didn't want a soda. John says you can hear their soul break.
Listen, give me my McChickens. I'm here for a purpose.
So
And they're usually always fresh. Because they have to make 6 McChickens.
Oh, yeah. I have noticed lately that when I've gotten like a hot and spicy McChicken, and they're like, "Oh, I need you to pull over." It's like, bitch, why is every time I come here, you ain't got McChickens ready?
We're waiting on quarter meat. Can you pull over there?
Crazy.
10 minutes later, they come out with your food. It's like,
They had to kill the chicken too.
The McDonald's
grind the
in
beef.
Dryden, never go there.
no, don't go to any drive-through anymore because fast food's a lie. It's the 5G of food.
5G of cellular service. Ridiculous. All right, so we've determined Carter and I. Well, no, Carter gets embarrassed when buying McChickens.
No, not all the time. Just like sometimes, depending on who's working there.
What are these other things that you can think of that you get embarrassed about buying or have been embarrassed about buying?
I don't know.
You know what? I have been embarrassed buying something. And it was like a Halloween costume or something. And it was some goofy ass shit. And I don't remember what it was, but I remember buying it and like just laughing through the process of purchasing it because I felt so weird about it and I can't remember what it was.
Damn, did you do that at the Spirit Halloween?
No, probably not at a Spirit Hall. It was probably like the funnier part is that it wasn't at like a Halloween place. It was probably at some like Target or Walmart or Dollar General or some shit.
Or general.
Yeah. It's always, now that I think about it, it's always the places that you buy something that place isn't known for selling.
Mm-hmm.
Like this happened to be something on their shelf and you were like, oh, I'm going to get this. And then thought to yourself, I shouldn't buy this here. Like, why am I taking the time to buy it here and not the other place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the only thing I would be embarrassed about, like, as I get old, it's like
Adult diapers.
Yeah,
it'd
I
be
guess
rough.
adult diapers or like Viagra, something like that.
Well, you can get that discreet over the internet, so.
Oh,
You can technically just buy everything over the internet. You don't really have to ever be embarrassed about anything,
That's
apparently.
true.
Yeah.
I guess if you went to the embarrassing part of that would be going to your doctor to get the script, right? Because the pharmacy
You have to have a script for that?
Yeah,
What? I didn't know that.
because if you get a boner longer than 4 hours, you die.
I thought the whole thing was if you take Viagra and it's longer than 4 hours, you go see a doctor. It isn't see a doctor first to see if this might happen.
Now you have to get the script.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Thought you could just buy that shit.
Yeah, make your heart explode.
Every night, Joey's like,
yeah, because that's all it does,
All right,
right?
let's
It
find out
increases
if
your
we can
blood flow,
explode.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
damn. Didn't know that.
It's cocaine, basically.
Didn't know that.
Snort your Viagra.
I wonder how much Viagra they sell
In
to
Minecraft.
retirement homes yearly.
Bro,
Probably so
retirement
much.
homes
Probably so much.
are like sex dens.
Yeah.
We should do an episode about that.
Unexpected sex dens.
They be plowing.
Seriously, them old people just be
They got nothing
all
else.
day.
What else are they gonna do?
The STDs are running
Die, I
wild
guess.
in there, like Hulkamania.
Shuffleboard?
Like Hulkamania. They're just running around. They have their own WWE, but they're all different versions of like STDs.
Oh my god.
I'm the gonorrhea mania.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. They call me the condemnator. Condonator? Condom. Condom exploder. I don't know.
Damn.
Magnum.
Captain Plan B.
That's not even an STD.
No, but it fights against the STD. Oh man, it fights against the
Plan B, I
heels.
bet Plan B is embarrassing. When none of us.
No, we
It's
wouldn't.
not.
Well,
You're a
I guess-
guy. They're not expecting you to be taking the Plan B.
but they expect you. Well, not to expect you,
You
but
could
if you
just-
bought it, you're
you'd be
getting
like-
it for someone else. Which
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
I mean, the guy should buy the Plan B.
It's my mom, and then run out.
No, what's funny is you go up and you buy it, and they're like, "Oh, you need this." You're like, "Yeah, Plan A didn't work." Had to move on to the next plan. You got C and D here as well, because I'm not sure this one's gonna work either. Oh damn! That's a funnier thing, is if you can like make people laugh when you go to buy it. But they have to also comment on it, because like that's also the awkward like tension for a moment, to find out if when you go to buy this, are you gonna have an interaction or is it gonna be extremely silent?
And then they give you the judgmental eye.
And then you just go, give them the old pump.
Oh, and then you're embarrassed them.
Yeah, and then they're like,
You put the shoe on the other foot.
yeah, exactly. Learn how to turn them DJ tables.
Right.
Yeah. True. You know what? I actually think another time I might have been embarrassed was the first time I bought myself alcohol after turning 21.
Oh yeah, I remember buying my first porno mag and like pacing back and forth.
I don't know if I could do it.
It's so funny because it was like it was just like one of the Playboys with one of the wrestlers in it, like Sable or China or something. And I just
You gotta
having a
say,
full-on panic attack. And
I will say the first time ever doing something is always probably the scariest or most embarrassing. Where it's like the first time you like go into a sex shop, or the first
You're
time
like-
you yeah. I'm looking. I need to buy this, please. Oh my god! There's the hype up time, right? Like, there's the, because I feel like everybody does this, right? Like, let's say you're trying to go to this place, whatever it is. It's the embarrassing thing for you. This is the planning process. As it takes probably a month, because for a couple of weeks you drive past the place slowly, and
the
then
place.
right, that's the place. Okay, I've made my target.
You're casing it like you're not aced it.
You've cased the shop. Now the next day you're doing some research online. You're like, okay, yeah, that was definitely the right address. I'm gonna drive by it again. Drive by, confirming the target for the third time. How many entrances and exits are there? What's the busy time of the day? And then finally the day you're there, you park and you're like, here we go. You know what? I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat first. Finally, they make it back. And then you do it.
Yeah.
Right, Carter?
That's what you do.
Have you ever?
It's always awkward when you like, I guess, check out with a hooker. You know, that's always awkward. No, choke.
What?
I was going back
You're
to
like-
the checkout stories.
You're like,
I was
oh
trying to bring it
man,
full circle.
that pimp was really judging me.
Yeah. He was like, you can't get no play?
I paid him in coins, and he just like, man, he was so upset. And I was like, dude, money spends like money, you
It
know?
was laundry day.
It's laundry day. Oh my god.
How about, have you ever had an experience where you've gone out to like a restaurant and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a couple things, I'm really gonna treat myself, and then you like see what they bring out and you're like, oh my god, everyone in this place thinks I'm a fatty.
Everybody thinks I'm an a-hole. I ordered the most
I
obnoxious
just
thing on
wanted,
the
like,
menu.
I just wanted like, you know, the platter and the appetizer and the drink and the dessert, and it's like the whole table's covered, and you're like,
Can I have a box?
well, I'm just gonna I'll keep the drink menu.
Would you like a drink? No, I'm
No.
still looking.
No.
I could see that. I don't know if I've had that, but I could see that. Well, with that, how about I read out some stories of other people's shopping adventures and catastrophes.
Catastrophes. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's read one that I didn't read yet.
Oh, we're going in raw.
Going in raw. So
And
could
we were
be
too embarrassed
could
to
be-
buy the condoms.
could be bad, could be good, could be who knows. It's called Check Out What Happens When You're Rude at the Checkout. I'm doing my weekly grocery shop at a big name supermarket. There's one woman who keeps telling people she's in a rush and pushing past them to get what she needs, with none of them with none of the usual, sorry, can I just squeeze by you, or excuse me, pleasantries we like to exchange in this country. I finish up, and I'm standing in line at the checkout. The rude woman...
This guy was wearing a MAGA hat.
The rude woman is behind me, making irritated noises and sighing a lot. Yeah. I'm next in line when another register opens, so I wheel my trolley over, making sure I block the rude woman's path so she can't go first. I started loading my items onto the conveyor belt. Woman, you really ought to let me go first, you know. I only have a few things and I'm in a rush. Me, well, seeing as you've been so nice to everyone you've come in contact with in the shop today, no, you can wait. Woman, but I'm in a hurry. This is my lunch break. I have to get back to work. Me, sounds like a you problem to me. You can wait your turn and don't tell me what I got to do. Even my mother doesn't get to do that.
This guy hates his mom.
Yeah, this guy's kind of a piece of shit. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I
Woman
don't
says,
know. I don't
how
know.
rude of you. And guy says, oh, so we're going to go there, are we? You've consistently been rude to multiple people in this store, pushing and shoving and generally being annoying. You almost knocked an old man off his feet, and I haven't heard a single sorry or please or thank you come out of your mouth. So now you can wait, and I'm done talking. Woman says, I'll get a manager. He'll make you let me go ahead of you, and he'll ban you from the store.
She's already in line. She's already in line.
At this point, the man behind the register pipes up. Manager, actually, madam, I'm the manager on duty today. There's no way I'd have made this lady let you check out. Oh, it's a lady and a lady.
Oh, okay.
Let you check out first, and I wouldn't have banned her for no reason. I've witnessed your behavior today too, and it was shockingly rude. Like the lady just told you, you can wait your turn. He turns to me and winks. Ooh. Also, slowing the pace at which he's scanning my things drastically. How would you like to pay today, madam? Cash, card, multiple cards, a bit of both? I plan on just using my debit card from my primary bank account, but I get the gist of what he is saying and play along. Can I split it between 3 cards and then pay cash for the remainder? Manager grinning. Of course you can. It'll take a little longer, but I always like to accommodate valued customers like you. As my ma said, it doesn't cost anything to say please and thank you and excuse me, and those words get you a long way sometimes.
This never happened.
You don't think it ever
This never
happened?
happened.
Wow. He's like, that never happened. There's no way.
Yeah, you didn't read the last line where it was like, and then we got married.
And then we kissed.
Wow. All right, this is a good one. I read this one earlier. A woman is checking out this. I think we can all relate to this one.
Okay.
A woman is checking out with her maybe 3-year-old daughter. Customer. Daughter, help mommy check out. Normally, I am wary of this when we're busy, as some kids are slow and don't really know what they're doing, but this kid is diligently handing me stuff and I'm ringing it in, so I let it go. None of the other customers in line seem to be bothered. After I give them the total, the customer starts looking through all of the items left to bag. Oh, we're not getting that. Or this candy either. Or this toy. Oh, no, not that. Not this either. After it has become apparent that this kid has been chucking anything she fancies into the cart, the mother then turns on me in a wild personality change. Damn, bitch, do you scan anything anyone gives you? And I can do a personality change of my own. Yes, bitch, because that is literally my job. If you don't want something, you tell me before I scan it. We cleared all the items she didn't want, and the kid started throwing a tantrum, seeing all the spoils taken away, delaying things further.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that parent wasn't paying attention because they watched their kid hand these things to this person as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, help mommy check out, right? That
Yeah.
was said
Yes.
at the beginning of the story.
Yes.
So clearly, she's doing something else in the checkout lane.
Correct. She's not paying
Well,
attention.
this kid is putting stuff onto the checkout.
Yes.
She's on her cell phone the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
yakking. So that's even more rude.
Yeah. Like, are you going to pay attention to what's going on or not? Because that's that kind of stuff that we'd get at, like, even GameStop, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the kid would be like, oh, I want this. And you're like, are you sure? You know, and then it's like,
Yeah, you go to
Okay.
ask the parent. You're like, we're getting all of this today, and they're just like,
And you tell them the total, and they're like, wait a minute, why is it that high?
well,
Okay,
I
well,
was just getting one game.
okay. When I
What
pointed
about
to all,
the 7 plushies I just asked you if we're getting today?
I didn't see those. Oh, really?
And then their kid has a mental breakdown.
So there was another story on here I read earlier that I can't find, but essentially it's lady had their toddler on the counter, like on the thing.
Oh, hold on.
We're good.
Did it shit on the conveyor belt?
So the baby is up on like the area where the conveyor belt is, not on the conveyor belt to move, but on the counter. And the baby takes a thing of chapstick and is just eating it. Like eating it, gnawing on it. And the lady then grabs one and says, you know, I'm looking to buy this as well. And the lady in the checkout cashier says, so you're buying 2? The lady goes, no, I'm just buying the 1. Okay, so what about the one that your baby is chewing on? Do you want that one? No, I don't want that one. It's all gross. Okay, so she takes it from the baby and goes to put it back. And the cashier is like, you're not about to put that back, are you? Well, I don't want this. It's gross. Well, okay, but you want the next person to have it? And she goes, you know, this store's really gone downhill with its customer service. Cashier's like, really? The customer service has gone down because you're not allowed to put that gross one back for someone else to buy? You know what? If that's where I've dropped the ball for you, I'll gladly take it. And eventually, the lady just bought the damaged one.
Right.
Yeah, but like that kind of bullshit too, where kids are messing with stuff or breaking things, and parents are just like, "Oh, they're just kids. I don't give a shit. They're currently under your supervision. That means they're within your."
Whatever happened to you broke it, you bought it.
Yes. What happened to you? Broke it, you bought it. Carter, did you ever have to deal with you broke it, you bought it, or did you just, you know, always live in the house and go out on horse and buggy to buy things?
That must have been embarrassing to be at the store and have to be like, I don't have hay pennies to pay with.
Oh man, what was the thing that his parents said he never was allowed to watch? Was it Power Rangers or something?
Power Rangers.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because it was stupid. It wasn't because it was like bad or vile.
But he was allowed to watch SpongeBob, I think.
No,
it
I
was?
wasn't allowed to watch
No.
SpongeBob. Either.
What was the thing he was allowed to watch that we were like, that's stupider than those other things? I don't remember. It's probably like...
May scrub through 400 episodes of the podcast and find that one thing.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that was embarrassing. What an embarrassing episode.
Well, we've got one left. Here we go. Check out this
time
lesson.
is up.
Yeah,
Didn't the timer just
dang.
go up?
46. We end at 50, don't we?
Joey set the
dinged.
timer.
All right, no more stories.
The bell went off.
I didn't hear no bell. I thought this was America.
The bell rang.
No. Thought this was America.
The bell rang.
I thought this was America.
Guys, if you're enjoying the
Wow.
content as bad as it is,
Thought you were
as
gonna
embarrassing as it is,
What an episode.
you can
Filled
tell
with
us
embarrassment.
your things that you're embarrassed to buy in the comments.
Or feel judged about buying.
Yeah.
Or have trouble purchasing.
Or hide on your Steam account.
Oh my gosh. I actually just learned the other day that you could hide things that you've purchased. I was like, I don't know what I was trying to, I think I was trying to fix a file on something, and I was like, oh, settings. I'm like, hide purchase? Why the fuck would I hide a purchase? What?
You buy a porn
And then
game.
I immediately thought, Joey. That's why they invented this, was for Joey.
Kidding, I got Cloud Meadow displayed loud and proud because it's one of the best games I've ever played.
Joey's over here making public reviews. Joey's the guy who comments on Pornhub. Did you guys see the quality? What camera do you think they're using?
Pretty good for something shot on an iPhone.
You know what? The lore of this is fantastic. If you went and watched this previous one, you can really see the continuity they played into this one.
Porno lore's going on the back burner. Porno lore's going on the back burner for sure.
Oh my god. Oh man. Dude, Joey's gonna be that guy who starts posting. You know how like there's the Marvel watch order? porn star and say, Adriana Chechen's watch order. It's from her first effort to the last.
I bet you didn't know that this timeline was out of sync.
Yeah. But this video and this video were actually shot.
Get us out of here.
I'm locked in. You gotta help me.
I tried to help. I started it, and then you went off on a
Go
tangent.
further. Oh man. All right. Let me stop crying. Cinematic universe. Okay. Thank you all for watching Older and Dumber, the podcast about 3 dumb friends trying to make it in this superstore we call Earth. Thank you for watching, and a huge thank you to our sponsors, Checkpoint Gaming Lounge, where friends can be found and you can ring out the sound.
No embarrassing items to buy here.
Or be found.
And Sonic, maybe.
Maybe. You can find them at the Arnott Mall. Tell them you want to play some games.
Yeah, hell yeah.
$5 for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
10 for an hour.
You can do half and half.
Just half and half. I don't know. I'm laughing so hard. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to
Ring my bell.
Ring that bell.
And then like, comment, and subscribe.
bada boom, bada boom. See you guys.
Back us on Patreon.
Back us on Patreon.
Hey there, dipshits. It's me, Joey, a.k.a. Slooty Mage.
I'm Hunter, voice of Hunter Taylor.
And I'm Carter, Deagle Eagle. We're
Older and Dumber.
Every Friday, we drop wisdom, humor, and a whole lot of nonsense. You won't want to miss it.
Become a patron today for as low as $5 a month. Get early access to all our episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at all the things we're doing and May's super secret editing notes.
Shout out to all our awesome dipshits. Your support really helps keep this madness going.
Join the crew. Be a dipshit. It's an exclusive club, and you're invited.
So dipshits, mark your calendar every Friday for a dose of Older and Dumber craziness. See you there.
Fade to black. Now my stand. Fade to black.